Hello everyone, I'm here to respond to our Unit 7 video response. Um, Basically, choosing a side, do you believe college athletes should or shouldn't be paid? Me personally, I think that college athletes should be paid because of all the market value that they've been receiving and the attention and all the student body taking care of their jerseys, buying the jerseys, this and that, this and that. It's all about business, all about the market value. Why not should they get at least a piece or something similar, something to compensate what the deal that they've been doing and the work that they've put in for, especially for the school that they're playing for, especially if it's a big D1 school. Why not get compensated at least something? It had to be a lot, just it can be something. But I think that they should be paid because of their abilities and their attractability to help make the school make money. So why not the school give some of that money back to them for helping them make that money for them? And so what are the positives and negatives? Positives would be some athletes can use that money just to live off of, because for some schools or for some athletes, all they get is just meal money, and then after that they have to work for their money or be able to ask their parents for extra parent money just to be able to live. Some athletes don't have that luxury of being able to have that money and utilize it just for their own living usage, daily living usages. Some negatives would be people would say that, oh well, they're using this money just to buy shoes or doing this, doing that. They're wasting that money, their taxpayers' money, or using this type of money just to dividend themselves. Yes, they may use it just to dividend themselves, but it's something that was given to them as a gift or just compensation, just to deal with their living arrangements or just be able to eat. Because some athletes come home starving. Just like I was reading an interview article with Jay Billis. Some athletes, they don't have the luxury of having the sources of washing clothes or anything, or just be able to eat outside of the school grounds or anything else like that. They don't have money in their pockets all the time. So, and then they can use this money from the school just to be able to help pay for their parents. Some kids are coming from low income houses, and then they're able to utilize their talents just to get to that D1 school, and their family are still struggling just to help them get paid through. Even though it's a full scholarship, they still want to help them get through school, or just help their family just to get by. Some there's positive and negative. So, how college is regulated, just be able to compensate or just work through it. As Jay Billis would say when I was reading this article, in his interview, utilize almost like a contract base. Have them be responsible using their academic standing as a tool to have them get through the money issue and make sure that they're able to stay in school and they have a reason to be in class and everything else. Because if you guys, anybody, when it comes to money, people go through a lot just to make standing for money issues or anything else in particular. So I think they should utilize that as almost like a contract base, whereas they can get an X amount of money, say for instance $200 a week, but they gotta have their academic standing has to be great, or they have X amount of money for a month, for this amount of month, just for their grade wise, they have to make sure that their grades are on point, doing that, so they can utilize that aspect to them. So, and talk to their coach to make amends with that too. And then should all athletes on the team be paid? I mean, even if you are the 10th, 12th, 15th guy, you're there for a reason, even if you're a practice player or not, or even a star player. I think everybody should at least get paid, or at least get something out of it. It doesn't have to be thousands and thousands of dollars. I mean, just enough for them just to make a living for at least a month or a week or something, just to be able to eat, or just have something just in their pockets just to utilize for their daily living. So that is my aspect of that. And then the night commissions on intercollegiate athletics. The questions was, what did I learn from the website? Basically, it's just they're looking to have all athletes, student athletes, just to strive and be on the academic aspect, and make sure all the universities and colleges are on point with that aspect and be able to strive for that. And then, what do you find intriguing and valuable to you in your interaction with sports? What I find valuable in sports is that everybody makes a living through it, and through making a living, people make money out of it. So whether it's pros or even in this college basis, it's all about marketing, it's all about business, and it's all about using people to make money in other aspects, whereas the ones that are actually doing the most work, they don't actually get paid for it or get used to it. As far as like college aspect, pros, they get paid for it, but with college aspects, you don't usually get money for it. So that, I just think that's intriguing about the aspect of sports underneath the professional level. So thank you for listening. Have a good day.